Hello, and welcome back to my Power Racers Retrospective. My name is Jack Back, and today we'll be taking a look at set 8649, the Nitro Menace. So, here it is, our first Titan set, as I will call them. What's immediately notable about it, compared to the usual sets, is first of all that it's absolutely massive. But of course, the differences don't end there. Another glaring difference is that this vehicle lacks propulsion altogether. No slammer, no motor. Given all this, I'm honestly not sure what this set is doing in the Racers theme, especially in the Power Racers sub-theme. It feels like it'd be a better fit for Technic and all of its big vehicles. Still, this set isn't completely devoid of features or anything. Turning this blue knob at the back next to these Nitro tanks causes the front wheels to turn via this gear mechanism. It's even possible to lift up the hood of the vehicle to get a better view of said gear mechanism. Pretty cool. But again, these features seem more in line with Technic than Racers. Much like with the Jumping Giant, you may realize some parts look off here. The reason is the same as then. There were at least 2 different production runs of this set, with some pieces in different colors. Most notably, the Technic steering arm used for the seats, which appeared in both dark bluish grey and black, as well as the 3-stud long Technic perpendicular pin connector, which appeared in both lime and black. Both non-black variants are set exclusive, which makes it a bummer that they're not the versions I have. But oh well. While we're on the subject of parts, brace yourself, because there's quite the list with this set, which probably isn't surprising. This 11-stud long lime hose is set exclusive, as is this lime thin 1x6 lift arm. This blue 2x2 dome piece surprisingly makes its first appearance here, alongside this lime axle and pin connector, 1x2 lift arm, 1x11 lift arm, 1x4 thin lift arm, and finally this 3x5 L-shaped lift arm. This 14-stud long lime hose is rare, as is this perpendicular axle and pin connector, which previously only appeared in a Robo Riders set. Moving along, we have this lime axle connector with axle hole, as well as an array of fairings. Among our final appearances are the black 5.5 long axle and these pearl dark grey fairings featured on the hood of the car. And as for why I don't have photos for all of these pieces, that should become clear soon. Before I cap off this video, there is something I must mention. Stamps. I alluded to this set being a bit of a sinner in that regard in an earlier video, but that's frankly an understatement. As far as I'm aware, this set holds the title for highest amount of individual pieces locked into a single stamp, and is second only to the Maersk Line Triple E set in terms of amount of stamps. So let's do a proper breakdown of all the stamps in this set. Starting at the front, we have this fairly large stamp between these panels, locking 8 pieces together. Underneath is this tiny assembly which only locks 2 pieces together. Then on both sides of the cabin, there's stamps that lock 4 pieces together each. Next, the sticker on the spoiler covers 6 tiles and is likely the flimsiest of the stamps. At the back of the car, these exhaust stickers lock 5 pieces together, and there's also another small stamp in the middle, only locking 2 pieces together. Now you may have noticed I glossed over one, or 2 rather. Right here, behind the front wheel wells, there are 2 stamps which lock down a whopping 12 pieces each. None of this can be taken apart, even the axle here is stuck. Tallying everything up, that's 64 pieces stuck in stamps, over 1/10 of the set. It's a good thing this set doesn't have an alt build given what a happy stamper the set designer was. But with that, the worst of the stamps in this sub-theme, and maybe ever, are behind us. And yes, the reason why I didn't have photos of all the pieces is because some of them are locked into these stamps and I don't have spare copies of them. This set may not have any propulsion mechanism of any kind, but that doesn't mean I won't try to drive it. That does it for this episode and wave. Tune in again next time as we pay a visit to the pit stop.